Hey guys, sorry for the little delay. I was having some technical issues, but we're here. We're live. We're working on tunes. I have the whatever it's called, chat about to pull up. 1 sec. I can't see what you guys are saying just yet. But hello, how's it going, everybody? Oh, it's Google's 20th birthday. Wow. Amazing. That is insane, actually. Hey, Von Brunenberg. What's up? How's it going, man? I'm good. I am just about to pull up some cool tracks here to work on. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? Tell me. How are you guys? Alright, let's go to... I gotta pull up the Twitch as well. Nice. Okay. So yeah, let me pull up a thing here. Let me see. Oh, I actually kind of wanted to work with this. New to the stream. Oh, that's cool. Well, hey, dude, thanks for coming through. Where did my phone go? Let me post on my Instagram story. But yeah, man, I'm glad you came to check out the stream. All right, 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna post. Let me just post a picture. But yeah, I have this thing. This is from yesterday's tutorial, actually. So yeah, so I was working on that. That was from yesterday's video, and I kind of had some cool ideas to turn this into a track. Like, for one, I wanted to let's just put like the drop over here, maybe. But what I wanted to do was take like this part and literally just like loop it and somehow make, I guess, like a breakdown, a build. I don't know, whatever it is that you want to call it. You know. Something like that. Producing music myself too, but it's always nice to see. Yeah, for sure. That's why I do this, to show people kind of what's going on. Apparently a lot of people will like put the stream on in the background, like on their phone or something, and then like work on music at the same time. Some people were telling me about that. That's pretty dope. Alright, cool. So now that is alright, we're good. Cool, so yeah, I don't know, I kinda had some ideas. Like I could literally just get a 909. Oh, and we have some stuff going on the master as well. Wow, that's interesting. I forgot about that. And I could just do like a 909 snare build. Obviously, we'll like... Oh, let's use that sample. Much better. Too bad I don't have a 909 to like just sample myself. That would be wonderful. Alright, let me... Here we go. Yeah, there we go. And then you do like the volume build with the gain on the utility. Something like that. But you know what else I actually want to try? Okay, so I'm gonna go on... Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna go on youtube.com. And I wanna watch this. There was like this video I was watching earlier actually. Wow, nice. Okay, I think it's Gabber. But the whatever it's called, this video. So this video has like all these cool sounds in the background. Well, it's this Gabber song, but I don't know what it is. But part of what's cool about this is it's like really old. If you ever want to get lit, listen to Heckler Basic Bass Tune. All right, I'll pull that up and we'll get lit on here. But yeah, so it's this crazy video where they have like this Gabber track just playing through. God, my recommended videos are so cringy. But anyway, yeah. So it's like playing through, but the whole thing about it is that it's like this old rip from like I guess it's a VHS or some kind of thing on the news or something, and it sounds kind of cool because of all the like stuff that happened to the audio. But I want to try sampling this and making some techno, or like I don't know, just kind of playing around with it, you know. I mean, because if I slow it down and then like pitch it, it'll sound really cool. Especially because it's like I said, like all VHS sounding. This part, and I could put it through like gross speed or something, and then put like a techno kick under it. There's just a lot of options. As you can see, I'm being inspired by this. Okay, if you ever want to get lit, listen to Heckler Basic Bass Tune. Heckler Basic Bass Tune. All right. Is this like a dubstep track? Man. I feel like that would be insane if you were in a room that was like very well like isolated. You know what I mean? Like you had like acoustic panels and all that kind of stuff. And also, yeah, that was insane. That was strange. The bass was like making my head wobble. Hi, Jordan from Japan. Hey, what's up? T. Bell Amagari. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Man, I need to get a better mic stand, guys. I want to get like a podcasting arm or something like that. But like something that you wouldn't really see on the camera. I honestly think I'm like gonna get one soon because I have this like really terrible mic stand that I got for free, and I have several others, but they're all just as bad. And yeah, it's uncomfortable. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so yeah, so let's pull up that Gabber thing. And I guess I'll just figure out what tempo it's at and then kind of warp it from there. I'll show you how you can do that, though. It's not actually as hard as you would think. Alright, here we go. All the techno people who come in the stream usually, when they do come in here, they're going to be like... okay, anyway. Let me get some water. Okay. Cool. So, let me do this. Cool. So we're gonna go to the start of the kicks here, and this way it'll have like a steady beat, and it'll have something that can like perfectly line up with the grid. And now all I have to do is just move it until it syncs up with the BP or with the metronome. There we go. That may not be perfect though. What you have to do is you have to check with like the end of the track, like because what'll happen is like you can kind of see if I do this, for example. See how it starts out in time, and then it starts losing it. So when you start getting really, really close to the actual BPM, you can actually like get that, but it's a lot slower. So like the beginning of the track will be perfectly fine, and the first like minute will be, and then by the end it's not synced up, and you have the wrong BPM, and it's just a nightmare. My ears. What is this? Okay, so I'll explain to everybody who is in here just now in a second. Okay, so I did not listen this far through the video. I didn't realize there were other tracks. Like that's a different track. I can take those though and sample all of those. I'm gonna make something crazy. Yeah, see, like that's where a new track starts. And then we can take this kick. So yeah, in a second I will explain what's going on here to all you guys, I promise. Alright. Let's take this here, and like I said, we'll just figure out what the BPM of this one is. I guess I'm gonna have to sync them all differently. That's kind of annoying. But whatever. Alright. So let me just name this one. What's it called? Yeah, let me do this real quick. Okay, there we go. We're naming this one 146. And yeah, that's also 146. Okay, cool. And so I'm just going to name these all by their BPM so I can get them synced later. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out what the BPMs are since it's like multiple things in here. But to everybody who's new, basically what I'm doing here is... Let me open this tab again. Not that one. Okay, here we go. So I found this weird... No, not this. Okay, so I found this weird old Gabber video on YouTube earlier today because I was trying to explain to my girlfriend what Gabber is. And so I found this video, and it actually has some pretty dope stuff in it. Like, it's basically just these random, like, Gabber people dancing. And they play, like, a bunch of different tracks throughout the video. And they're just, dude, they're doing it. They're dancing. But there's, like, multiple tracks in here. And the thing is that this isn't the same as just, like, sampling a Gabber track. Because this is like a rip from an old VHS or some news station or something. I don't know where it came from, but some old like movie. But because it came from a VHS, it has all this kind of like, you know, character to the audio that is interesting. Joe Bowler, what's up? What's wrong with your voice? My mic might be really messed up. My voice, I was born with a cleft lip and palate, so I probably shouldn't even answer this because it's extremely rude. But anyway, I was, born with a cleft lip and palate, and because of that, I have a very nasally voice. I would definitely listen to Gabber Dance when the zombie apocalypse happens. That would be perfect. Honestly, like, if you just run around with some headphones on with your phone playing a bunch of Gabber, dude, you can just be running away from zombies all day. Anyway. But yeah, so I want to sample all these different tracks in here and try to make some kind of more, like, current techno track. Because, like, techno is kind of similar to Gabber. Like, it's really the same groove like that. Everything just being based off the, like, boom, boom kind of feel, you know? So, yeah. I feel like it could work. Alright, that is not the correct. Let me do this. I think you have to cut it right on the transient there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so see, we have just all these weird things that I can just sample. Alright, let's take that. I think that is it. Okay, cool. So now that we have that one, we can name it 171, because that's the BPM that it's at. So like I said, we're just sort of getting these all, like, figured out so I can actually, like, work with them. I feel like I was too rude to that guy before, low-key. I was like, wow, that's a rude question, but now I feel kind of bad about how I answered that. Oh, well. Alright, so this one is like a similar tempo. Alright, so this is kind of like the boring part. But I promise you that we're going to make something cool. And honestly, I could see Gabber becoming cool again. Like, I'm really not going to lie. Or I'm not. Alright. Honestly, I'm not even going to mess with this. Oh, that is actually kind of a nice kick, but it's all good. So mostly, like, we have this one, which has all this cool, like, feedback delay sound at the beginning, I guess. I don't know what it is, but let's get that one. See, like, imagine if we just take that and put like a techno kick under it. And obviously I gotta do some filtering to it. I'll make it sound kind of cool. Alright, whatever. That is good to start with. Maybe let me try a little bit of whatever it's called. RC20. What do you guys think of this? Do you think this is like a good idea, or do you think this is just gonna sound terrible? Let me know. Hit the chat. Alright, that's cool. Let's get a techno kick. I will make one of my own. If I have... Ooh, I do not have it. I guess I could just use one of the kicks that I've made before. Let's just make a kick. It's not that hard. I haven't made a techno kick in a while, I'm not gonna lie. Because I haven't been making that many of, like, that kind of techno tutorials, you know? So I haven't been doing it, but I need to make another one. Because it'd be cool. Alright, let's get one, like... Let's use that one. So we're gonna make a group. Second one is going to have 3 things. It's gonna have... You never know what happens. Making music is full of surprises. That is very true. Well, I could also do some really crazy stuff to this. Like, I'm doing very minimal processing to it. I could, like, really take it to another place. And I think I will try some stuff. So to do that. Okay, we need to solo this and put some kicks in. So, the key to the techno kick is 3 things. Well, 4 things, kind of. The sample, the reverb, the distortion, and then the filter at the end. So we have the reverb on the sample here. Also, let's slow this down. Go to like 130. That's a little better. Alright, so we have a good reverb on there. Now we're going to get an amp. Is there an echo? There is a slight echo. Okay, cool. Hi, Jordan. Hey, Basile, what's up? Yo, good to see you, man. Again, wow. I cannot speak. But yeah, so we have our distortion. And you hear that really brings out like the rumble. And then we have our filter. And there we go, dude. Perfect techno kick. Now, there are a few more steps to this as well. Like, this isn't really all of it. Usually, I like to put a limiter on as well. And, like, sometimes this can get kind of extreme, though. But yeah, usually I like to do something like that. And this, now I'm going to get a different sample for this. Because this is a sample I'm using for the bass, which I think is good. But it's not so good for the top part of the kick. Because it's not really powerful. So let's get another one. But yo, what is up, guys? What is up, you guys? Alright, let me go maybe here. We just need like a powerful kick, you know? That's pretty good. If I give this a pitch envelope, I think it'll be a lot more solid, though. What's going on Twitch? Nothing. Nice. Alright, cool. I thought I had missed some comments. I was like, no. Okay, let's add a little fade as well. That tends to help. Nah, this isn't really working. There was another technique that I was using where I think this will actually be a little bit cooler too. Where you get the similar kind of like power and sort of like whatever it's called out of it. Just niceness, I guess. Okay, so what we do is I'm gonna find like some kind of hit. Like usually I take an impact, but like kind of a smooth one that isn't really, you know, got too much craziness. Like honestly, something like that. And what we can do with this is, if we sort of play around with it, we're gonna filter it, and then add a wow, I cannot talk. Filter envelope to that. There we go. And I usually also will convert it to mono, just to make it like a little punchier. We can work with it later to make it more stereo again. But honestly, you wouldn't really want your bass to be super stereo like that. But I actually did not create this technique, by the way. I watched this in a video from... It was from Native Instruments. I forget who the producer was. I don't want to say it was Surgeon. It was like one of those kind of techno producers. I think it was Blawan or Object. Might have been Object. Let me see. Can I send 2 projects with... Yeah, you totally can. Nepoa. I use Max for Live. But yeah, so basically you add the filter envelope, and that gives it like a little bit of a kick, you know? And then you add the pitch envelope. And, you know, it's not going to sound the best right away. Sometimes I go a little too hard with the pitch envelope. But yeah, so then after that, we're going to add a limiter. And that's a pretty powerful techno kick. Now, to control the dynamics, we can use the fade. Or more like how it rings out. But yeah, that's a pretty good one. Now, it's a little too clicky for my tastes. So I'll just turn the pitch envelope about to there. And then we'll turn that down. Alright, cool. So then we gotta play around with this more. And honestly, like, this is starting to fall apart, but I still wanna keep playing around with this idea. Maybe if somebody sends in a really cool project file, that'll be good. Alright. It's kinda cool. I'm gonna give this more decay. Alright, let's try giving this like some hi-hats. Good evening, folks. Yo, Leo! How's it going? Good evening to you too. How are you doing today? Fine, sir. Alright, so you know what it is. You know what time it is with these hi-hats. Alright, let's try this. I could make it follow the pattern of what the sample is doing, but we'll see. Let me take it from the part without the hi-hats, because I can just use that like feedback sample. That's cool. Let me actually make my own hi-hats as well, because I don't really like those for this. So I'm just gonna get operator. Doing fine. That's good. I'm doing fine as well. I brought some gushers downstairs that were upstairs in my kitchen to have during the stream, but I left them across the room, so I'm not going to have them now, but I'll have them at some point during the stream. But yeah, my heart is a little broken, but it's okay. Alright, so we're going to turn on the decay. Maybe like there. And I will just do this. So there we go. I'm trying to get that more like smooth kind of hi-hat like that. But like a little bit, like more around there. Like that's kind of the perfect thing I would want. Now we could do I feel at home with this techno. That's good. So we could, sounds like the phase is changing, doesn't it? Alright, so we're gonna have that one. And then let me just put that note in. And yeah, I'm just using the arpeggiator because it's easier. I'm gonna do one more thing on that hi-hat. So there we go. That filter envelope makes it a little clickier. And I feel like it just sounds a little nicer. Let me turn the frequency up. Alright, that's cool. Now I'm gonna make another hi-hat using operator, but this one's gonna be more like an open hi-hat. So we're gonna go white noise, or noise white, as they say. Make anything an operator, even a hi-hat. I mean, operator, yeah, like you kind of can make anything an operator. It's really, it's. I don't know. It's interesting. It's hard to explain. My relationship with operator is truly an interesting one. There we go. So that's like that kind of smooth open hi-hat I'm trying to get, you know? Like something like this is not really what we want. Let me see. Let me find one. It'll only take a sec. Let's go. Like kind of like the 808 hi-hat, like something like this. Hang on. Like that is not really what I want. But that, maybe with a bit more decay, and like, it's just so much smoother, you know? It's beautiful. It's basically this without the like metallic overtones. Like we just have the nice sound. And that's what we want, the nice sound. There we go. Does anybody know Randomer? Yo, that was actually the guy that made the tutorial where I figured out how to do this technique. But yeah, I would really like to know what the sound of the melody is. Hey, wait, actually, yo, my dad dropped me. What's up, Vladimir? It's good to see you. Leo, it's just, yo, actually, Leo, send it to the email, the submission email that's in the description of the stream, and whatever it's called. I can probably figure that out and tell you how to make it. I listened to Random even today. Dude, he's a good producer. Sending the song. Yeah, send the track with the sound that you want to figure out, and I'll try to figure it out and show you how to do it. Dude, that is what I should do. I should do that. Like, people send in sound ideas, and I can just, like, show them how to do that. Because when people send in their songs, like, weird things happen. And when people send in project files, it's very hard to, like, do that and keep it interesting. But if you send in ideas, I could just do that. If anybody else has sound design questions, send them to the email, dude. I want to do that today. Some days, like, you try to stream. I mean, this isn't really one of those days. Like, I feel pretty inspired today. But sometimes, like, when I'm streaming, it's like, I'm not always at 100% song mode, you know? Like, I pretty much always want to produce, but I'm not, like, always in that, like, I need to make a song type of mood. Sometimes it's like I'm just inspired to work on, like, sound design or, like, you know, make techno cakes or, like, whatever kind of thing it may be that wouldn't necessarily be the most interesting thing for the stream. So, it's cool to do stuff like that. That was very long-winded. Let's get back to playing this tune. This is good. Now, one key thing I want to say when you synthesize your hi-hats is you want to think of it like kind of like the closed one needs to be a little bit lower in pitch, and then the open one needs to be a little bit higher. So if you listen to this, you hear how the filter frequency is at 4.32 kilohertz. And then on the open one, it's at 6. So yeah, that's kind of like the thing there. What if I try like making different patterns? Isn't there like some techno where they do this? That's actually pretty cool. Also, the cool thing about this kick, which I'm gonna try in a second, is once you set up the simpler like this to do the whole like kind of stuff, you can put it on. You can put different sounds in here, and get different kicks because obviously everything is gonna sound different. But it's all going through the same kind of process, so it will ultimately do the same thing with pretty much every sound. Like even things that aren't percussive, you can do that with. All right, let's get a clap. Or really, you know what I should do is I make a clap. Let's get Serum and try to do that. I'm not the best at making claps just because I don't do it that frequently. But I feel like I could just kind of use my ears and figure it out. And I can also look at the waveform of a clap and just kind of build that. Because the whole process when you synthesize a clap with like Serum or something is you basically use the LFO as if, like you basically draw the waveform that you want for your clap with the LFO. So what I mean by this is you get like a noise. So like I'll take just a white noise like that, and if you put what you do is you turn the level down and then put the LFO 1 on there, and then like hear how that's kind of like shaping it. Then what you want to do is just draw out the shape of a clap. So like usually I think you do like 3 of these. I made a video on this like a very long time ago actually. Alright, so yeah, so you do like that. And here it kind of has like a clappy sound to it. Now the key is to play around with the rate. So you can make it sound how you want. Now, I think that we need more of these things to make it more kind of like the clap that I want. I don't know how that happened. Oh, okay, yo, Leo, I just got the email. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty bad at this technique. This isn't something I've done a lot. But like I said, I did make a video about it. I guess that sounds cool. Alright, so let me make a clap here. Or at least I'll get one and I'll kind of like process it. Let's use one of these boys. Where are they? There we go. No. Wow, how did that happen? That. I cannot talk today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we'll take that clap. And I'm gonna like put some saturation on it. Kind of shape it. Okay, that's cool. Now let's let's put some saturation on there. Would this count as techno? Isn't there techno that sounds like this? I feel like 3 years ago this would have just been like future garage or whatever. Hey Patricia, what's up? I'm showing you my new techno. Alright, cool, Nipa. I don't know if you saw in the chat, but usually I do like a $2 or more donation for me to work on the project files as well. And yeah, I think it also reminds me of Burial. Yeah, it kind of has that Burial vibe. Drinking, that's good. Well, that's cool. I'll do it. All right, thank you. Yo, let me put some reroll on this boy. No. So, nice kick. Hey, thank you, Henry. Dude, what's up? How are you doing today? I almost have those videos for you. But anyway, yeah. So, okay, here's also a cool technique. When you have the saturator and you're using the wave shaper color thing. Hey, Marinus. How are you doing? But yeah, so when you have the wave shaper, you can use the damp and put a reverb before it. And check out what happens when I start turning the damp up. So you hear how it makes the reverb all like crunchy? It's cool. I actually figured out how to do this a while ago and forgot how to do it, and it just happened again, so that's good. Now, wow, sounds like a clap. Or a kick, I mean. Using the Valhalla plug. Yeah, I love I mean all their reverbs are just truly amazing. Alright, I think I'm gonna pull up this randomer sound design video. Yo, Danny Nikrovish, thank you for subscribing. Alright. Cool. Let me pull up this randomer sound design request so we can get bopping. You know? I'm gonna go to the submission email. There we go. Okay. Gmail. Awesome. Okay, so this is the track that oh nice, this came out on Hemlock. Interesting. Dude, that's a nice kick. Oh, let me see what he oh whoops. What how did that happen? Okay, let me see what cause there was like a specific time that you had mentioned. I think let me see. Sound starting at 45 seconds is. Okay, cool. Here we go. Oh, I don't know how you work that. Alright, that's cool. There's a full tutorial how random has this case. Yeah, I've seen the whatever it's called. I've seen that, the one he made with whatever it's called. Native Instruments. Maybe a vocal. Yeah, so the random sound you found on the train station. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I pretty much took that technique here with this kick, but I'm gonna try something like that in a sec. Oh, PayPal, I can't do it. I'm sorry, Nepal. It's just because it takes like a lot of time from the stream. But anyway, yeah. So the way you would make that, basically you get a little vocal sound, and then you just kind of put it in a sampler. And I'll see. I don't think I have that kind of like that sound is the problem. But it's from this old synth. It's the same one that Virtual Self used, aka Porter Robinson, for Ghost, whatever it's called. I can't even think of the name right now. Wow. I literally am just not in it. Hold on, let me see this. I forget what the song is called right now for some reason. Okay, Virtual Self. I'm looking on my phone. Oh yeah, okay, Ghost Voices. Alright, cool. But yeah, so it's like in Ghost Voices, the lead in there, it's that same like kind of vocal lead sound. I forget what sample it is or what keyboard it's from. It's from the CMI Fairlight. That's what it is. It's that sound, and you put it in a sampler and just play with the attack. That's how you get that sound. Yeah. Yo, Andres, what's up? How you doing? Let me just try making this more like straightforward. Okay, I want to make like some cool percussion. I'm gonna play around with some stuff with some saturation and stuff like that. Be lovely to watch. I guess I'd show more train station. I guess you do, man. That may just be the wave. Doing fine with it too. Nice. Let me watch tutorials. Yeah, I can talk about some stuff like that. I'm trying to do more techno tutorials. I'm definitely gonna have like one more like deeper techno or one more deep kind of techno video before the end of this week. I promise. Alright, so what I want to try here is taking that and then putting like one of these kind of kicks under it. Because I foresee in the near future this being like the coolest sound that becomes very popular. These like old school kind of like clubby kicks, like I'll show you. Like that's what it's literally called in here, but I'll show you. Like the Vengeance. Like those. You know what I mean? Like those kind of kicks. Alright, let's take that one. Alright, so yeah, let me just take like that. Nice, and I'm gonna make the decay a little shorter on the bass. That's cool. So now, this may not actually be the best kick here to use for the top kick here, but we'll see. I said here twice. Never really made lo-fi house / techno, but I want to nowadays. Which sample packs / VSTs you recommend me to get? Well, I have a few lo-fi house sample packs and a few techno sample packs that you can check out. But no, I mean I'm just kidding. I mean I wouldn't really use any synth. Like I literally just use Serum for like everything, and that's obviously not like probably every techno / lo-fi house producer's like first choice. But like. Yeah, I mean, it's really more about the processing is the thing. Like, really, truth be told, let my channel show you, like, you can just do all of this with Operator. You don't even have to have, like, the other Ableton synths, just Operator. But, like, it would become a lot more difficult. And you're probably going to find more interesting things using different VSTs. You know that will inspire you, which is why I recommend to use them and why I choose to use them. But, yeah. You make stuff like George Warren, such cool. Yeah, I actually, what's it called? I've made some stuff like that in the past. I love Kulsh. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Alright, there we go. Kulsh. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that sample is a little annoying. Let me see what key this is in, if I can even figure out what key this kick is in. Nope. Alright, whatever. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna make some kind of percussion with the, with Operator. I'm in Jamie. So you can't just ignore a request like this? What request? Also, hello Dylan, how are you? How are you doing? Dude, my man Jamie, how are you? How are you doing? I'll do. Alright, cool, thank you, Leo. You guys remember 1, 2, 3? I feel like I do. I don't know what that is from. Like, I can't think of where I saw that. But I feel like I've seen that before. This is like on the show Maniac when they like start remembering their past like things that they saw in the dream or whatever. We're gonna track Moon Rocks from Enrico. Yeah, maybe someday. It probably would be like, you know, a good thing to remake some tracks. It's just a hard thing to do because it takes like so much time, and it's like not always the best sort of thing. Did you see my request? I must have missed your comment. Wait, what? Hold on, let me look through the chat here, Dylan. I missed your request, dude. What is your? Did you see my wine? Was it on like Instagram or something, Marinus? I have been very not Instagram focused today, which is weird for me. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, cool. My bad. As you know, not good at doing anything normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Marinus more like Uranus. Salient more like I can't think of it. Alright. And we're gonna make this like less in the low end as well. I'm not like but yeah, I'm gonna do like more of this. Maybe we can do some like FM stuff. Wanna play Fortnite? Yes, I do, most definitely. Dude, let's play some Fort. Anybody else who wants to get in on this one, let me know. Yeah, there we go, see. I mean, this is like not very polished, but this is what I was saying, like just some FM kind of general stuff that will get like those metallic type of sounds. Now, I'm going to put this into LFO tool, but not for the volume envelope, or the volume LFO. What I'm actually going to do is not use any LFO. I'm just going to use this for the comb filter. Or like possibly a different filter, I don't know. I'm actually going to put that into the saturation. But the idea here is that when you're gotta bounce, alright, cool, peace, dude. I'll catch you on Fort later. But yeah, so the thing with all of these is that, like, the reason why it's cool to use a comb filter with FM synthesis to make cool metallic sounds is because when you use FM synthesis, you could create a lot of very interesting and different harmonics. And so, like, what can happen is when you put those into the comb filter, it can react in some really cool ways. And the comb filter is already, like, doing all of this to the frequency spectrum, so you get me? Also, you can like do cool stuff like this. Which we can actually like kind of make into something. We do like something like that. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I didn't think I would do something like that today. Nice. Now we're gonna obviously like EQ this quite a bit. we could actually kind of like, hold on. Now I kind of have an idea. Cause like, what if there's kind of like different parts, right? Like we could have something like this. And then we can have like this kind of part. Gotta go to make it back here. Alright, cool. I'm back. Yo, Andres. Dude. I'm glad you're back. And then we have this part where it could be like maybe more melodic, you know? Like I could write. Like, you know, one of these kind of like things. I don't know. Something like that. I'm just kind of playing around with ideas. Alright, no, that's kind of a dumb melody. Alright, let's keep messing around with this. I still think something cool can be made from this. Somebody on the PS4 with COD, Call of Duty. Someone please help this man. No, I'm just kidding. Marinas, play Fortnite with me, dude. You can play from your PS4. Push it up 2 semitones after 4 bars, then down 4 semitones. We could try that, actually. Let's try tomorrow. Alright, let's do it. I'm down. Okay, this is like falling apart. I'm gonna save this and go to something else. What if I pull up? I can pull up this. This is something I was working on yesterday. It's like some more deep house kind of stuff that I actually thought was kind of cool. Techno. Let's call it Techno 420. Got him. Okay, I don't know why I did that. That was kind of cringy. But I had this cool like deep thing that I was working on yesterday that I think you guys. I also trailed off while I was saying that. I said I think you guys will like it. It might take a second to load, but I didn't do like too much crazy stuff. Like this only has like 50 tracks right now, I think. Usually my tracks get to like 100 or more. Alright, well while this loads, lighten up the candle. There we go. Beautiful. Ooh! There was like some wax and it got on me. But you know, gotta have those aromas. And yeah. Okay, so here's the track. So it's in like pretty rough shape right now. Not gonna lie. But I'm still gonna play it for you because I think it sounds cool. Alright, this might take a second. I don't know what's going on. But like I said, there's not really too much crazy stuff here, so I don't think it's gonna take like a lifetime to load. Also, this might not have 50 tracks. This might have a lot less than 50 tracks. I was not really sure. But we'll see. It's buffering the samples. That's annoying. But it'll only take a second. In the meantime, hey, what's up? Freaky Sonny, what's up? How you doing? I'm just gonna let this sit. 50 tracks. 50 tracks isn't that many for me. Like I said, I usually have like whatever it's called around the thing. Around like 100. I cannot talk. That's a lot of gasoline. That is a lot. Whole lot. Alright, I just want to let this load, but I also want to just try closing it and reopening it, but yeah, let me just, oh, there we go. I think it just worked. Nice. Okay, so here is a track. This is like from the very bad build-up. That little whoop sample is kind of annoying, I know. Huh, something messed up. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Like, I've been working on this for the past like day or so. It's in early stages, but I think something cool could be here. Now, there is like a weird filter automation on the bass. I was trying to do something a little bit different, because like this kind of sounds a little bit like some other stuff I've heard, but I haven't heard a whole lot of stuff where they really went in with like the filter automation and stuff, like, you know, like basically in the style. So I wanted to try that. And also, like, yeah, I just felt like it was a cool step, but obviously it needs a lot of work. And yeah, also all these MIDI files, I know they say they were converted. It's a long story. I converted this, like literally just that chord to MIDI, and then built the chords around that. Now I need to work on this percussion here, and really, when I say work on it, I mean I just need to add a different, or put in a different one. Because this one, that sound just isn't really that good. We can find a nice one. These say they all have tuning, which, I mean, I may or may not tune this. I don't know, we'll see. Also, A is the, or E is the fifth of A, so. Gotta run, have fun peeps. Alright, cool. Peace out, Leo. Dude, I'll catch you soon. Yeah, there we go. I like those little like clap fills. I feel like they make it really cool. Hey, what's up? Hey, Adrian, how are you doing? Not much. I'm just working on this thing. The check can be turned into a bomb. Yeah, exactly. Like it's got the beginnings. Have you heard the new track by John Mayer? No, I have not. But I'm thinking that I can check it out. Is it just me, or is there like some weird low end? It's this sample, actually. But we can get rid of that pretty easily and still get the nice kind of like clicky part. Yeah, see? Bro. What? Do I need to listen to it? Is it good? I haven't listened to John Mayer's music in a very long time. I see. Well, I'll check it out, you know? Alright, so yeah, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually get an M1 and just try to make it as, like, beautiful sounding as I possibly can. Like, the thing that I'm learning recently, and I've shown this a little bit on my channel, is the key to the really good M1, like, house piano sound is really, like, a lot in the notes that you use and, like, the way you voice your chords. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm going to add a root note. Let me do this with all of these, actually. But what we're going to do is we're going to double up the root note. As a matter of fact, let's just convert these back into, like, basic chords. Alright, so I'm just putting these back to, like, normal chords so that we can kind of, like, do some stuff here. Alright, cool. It's a free alternative to EQ8 because I have the live version. Don't know which one you can get. Well, you could get, there's one from, like, Blue Cat Audio, I think. I actually made a video about this a while ago. Alright, so we're going to put these up. And then we're going to double those all up. An octave. There we go. So that's already giving us a pretty nice, like, bright kind of sound. And we're going to put these down an octave, or double them up an octave down. Hang on a second. I messed it up a little bit. Okay, and then, so we're doubling up the root notes an octave down. Okay, there we go. Please take a look at your email that I sent you. Yeah, I'll check it out. I get the 3DS. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Blue Cat Audio. Yeah, yeah. You ain't about that life. Dude, you may not. I got some bad news. You may not be able to make it as a producer if you can't torrent. There we go. So now let's get our high end sounding good. So we'll put those up an octave. Nice. And I'm going to add the fifths in this octave as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There we go. Okay. Maybe lo-fi house producer. I think Ross and DJ Seinfeld. Yeah, DJ Seinfeld and Ross from Friends with the new album was insane. Like, that was next level. How long have you been producing, man? I've been producing for 5 years, Snares. I don't know. But yeah, so these sound a lot better now. Now I know it's still not sounding the best in the mix. think I need to sidechain it a little bit less. New Ross is too good. Yeah, that album was insane. He snapped. Wear Me Down and repeat since the release. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna put this alpha tool down. We're gonna cut some bass. Thank you, Snares. Well, I have that's 5 years of non-stop. I think most people when they produce for 5 years, it's 5 years kind of but I've spent the past 5 years every day, many hours a day producing. But thank you very much. Hey Jordan, have you learned music theory or even some instrument before starting producing? Yeah, so I started with guitar. I don't know if you can see them right now. Oh yes, guitars in the background. But those are just my really bad guitars. But yeah, I started with guitar when I was 12, and then just kind of did that for a little bit, and now I'm producing. Oh, yo, there's also this pluck that I worked really hard on. So we'll talk about this in a sec, because this is a revelation for me. Every day, what? Many hours every day. Did you ever feel discouraged and unmotivated, and if so, how'd you get past that? Well, I was actually pretty lucky. See, pretty early on, I was sending music to a lot of people. I was producing for a year and sending music to labels, trying to be yo, please sign me. I'm so good. I'm amazing. I don't know. I wasn't really saying it like that, but that's a little ridiculous. But I was, I was trying to get to labels and stuff then, and I actually did get a people who saw something in what I was doing. So I always got a lot of positive reinforcement. I really think honestly, I was told I was good a little bit too early. And it kind of stunted my growth a little bit, but it kept me going. It kept me so focused and just doing stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of people telling me I was good, even when I wasn't really that good. And I don't know, it just, music also kind of came hand in hand with me for a lot of other stuff. When I was in high school, it obviously was when I started, and I had no friends, and I was very just kind of isolated. So it was perfect that I had music because it was something that you can kind of do in a really isolated way, but it's still good for you. It's not drugs or I don't know, just any kind of thing that wouldn't be good. At least music, you kind of get something out of it. So yeah. But yeah, so this pluck here. So the way that I made this was I took this synth sound, that one shot, and I put it into a simpler. And what I did was I put a filter envelope on it with a low pass. So there's without that. You can hear that's kind of important. And I added a bit of a pitch envelope, which actually doesn't really do that much. And then I shaped the envelope there. So after that, I put this reverb on, which I'm actually going to turn up. And then I put it in the Smecco's tape station. Because dude, that's great. And then I added an EQ, and then I have this side chain, which is supposed to come in there. But yeah, I also have this little synth thing. But it didn't really sound that cool. Alright, so I want to add a snap in here. I want to get that energy really going with this one. Right off the bat, I want it to be boom. Do you know what kappa means? I do. I know that it's from Twitch. Alright, hold up. Where is... there's a really good snap that I have in here. And it's not in there, I'll tell you that much. There we go. So yeah, this is just a sharp, crisp snap. Yeet. I'm just kidding. Nice. Beautiful snap, bro. That's what I want. I want Deadmau5 to comment on this track when it comes out. I'd be like, that's a beautiful snap, bro. Just kidding. Alright, let's put a bit of a high pass on there. Dude, I am about to have some water. Hold up. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, God. Yeah, that was kind of disgusting. Sorry. I am like a dog. Anyway, what was it called? Do you like Ableton Wavetable? Yeah, Wavetable is cool. I've used it a little bit. I don't know. It's cool. I just don't really use it that much because it's like, kind of would just make more sense for me to use Serum for a lot of those things. I think I'm going to layer the snap, which later I might end up not liking this because it always happens. But the reason why I want to layer the snap is just because, like, it's not really, like, it's got a nice sound to it, but it doesn't really, like, you know? You're going to get banned. Oh. Long reverb tail will fit the mood. Yeah, I think so, too. I'm going to also add some percussion over this. Like, I'm thinking some tambourines that maybe I'll chop up a little bit. Let me get a snap. Say, I can use this one. And then this one's like super mono. And there we go. Now we have a nice snap. So I see somebody else's workflow. Dude, mine, yeah, it's pretty bad. But the thing for me is that I know, like, it's got to be crazy. Like, I can't just work. I have to, like, really, you know, like I said, make it kind of insane and just, like, do everything out of order. I just have to remember everything. Alright, gotta get that reverb tail, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let me get let me get some tambourine loops or something. Artist workspaces usually are messy, yeah. Well, mine definitely would fall under that category. My room isn't that bad right now. It was pretty horrible for a long time. I'm not gonna lie, I did not clean my room for like at least 2 weeks, and it was very bad. Let's try a shaker. I haven't used one of those. Alright, let's get a bass going as well. I think that is going to really help this. Bro, do a room tour. Oh, got him. Dude, I'll do a room tour. Wow. I think that's my first person who's been banned. Well, I'm sorry. You did it to yourself, bro. Okay, so yeah, so let's make like a respace here. I'm gonna get the reason why I wasn't answering that guy, by the way, like because he's been hitting me for the past few streams, is because like, okay, first of all, I remember he sent me like some kind of a thing, like he was like, hey, can you show me how to make like techno or these kicks or something like this? And then he just kind of like he seemed very like desperate to find out what it was. And it was strange because it's like nobody's really that that desperate to figure out how to make a kick like that. And as you guys know, some of you know, I've been having people like kind of, I mean, not like trying to mess with the stream, but like sending in things. Like somebody was sending in like some not very nice pictures, if any of you remember that. And so like stuff like that has been happening. And basically what happened was like guy sent me like, it was like some zip file or something that he wanted me to open that had like examples of these kicks or something. And he was like, can you show me how to make a kick like this? I don't know. The whole thing just seemed kind of strange. Like someone was trying to mess with it, so I just didn't really say anything. Oh, he was that guy. He got timed out. He was that? Yeah. I think he was. I'm not sure. I wonder if he can still watch this. Yeah, it was pretty awful. I mean, it just was like, I have no way that I can control that. I mean, now I do because I just look at everything on my phone before I open it. But, like, you can't, like, that's not gonna, I'm not gonna allow people to do that. Like, that's bad. Like, it was just obnoxious because I was still able to put the video up on YouTube. I just had to go in and, like, edit it out. It was really annoying. Well, when his timeout is done, he's banned for life. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a thing. People, there are haters everywhere. Should I ban him? I mean, I'm not against it. I mean, I guess I'm kind of like not giving him the benefit of the doubt with this one because, like, in all fairness, he could not be that guy. And he could actually be trying to find something out. I just have to be very careful because I do have people trying to do that. Seems fair he's been doing it. Yeah, it's like, that was the whole thing of it. It's like, who is really that desperate to understand a small piece of information like that? Like, you could just Google that. Like, there's no reason why he has to keep going and going and going. Like, that's what kind of alarmed me, if that makes any sense. Send me the folder. It's somewhere in my, whatever it's called, but he already sent. Well, I have no way to know it was that. I have no way to know it was that guy. It just seems like it might have been that guy. Yo, Tim, what's up? Nah, that's pretty awful. Let me do this though. I'm gonna get a breakbeat in here. We're gonna use. Something like this. I'm gonna chop this one up though. So forget it. I know. I'm sorry, Tim. My bad. If you email me, email me right now because I actually will send it. Send it to my main email. It's the one that's on my channel, julienearlesubmissions@gmail.com. Send it there. If he doesn't another time he's banned, all right, that's a good plan, Andres. I think that's a very good plan. Cause like like I said, there's no way for me to really know that it's that guy because every time this person sends these emails, it's always like a different name. But it's like I don't know. It's just dumb. Alright, so I'm going to chop this up so it kind of has a little bit more groove, you know? What's the email? Is it? Yeah, send it to that email. Kristen just. Hello, yo, thank you for subscribing, dude. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I probably pronounce it so horribly. Alright. I think that's a good structure. I'm gonna also maybe change out the shaker for something. And also let's just like try speeding this track up. I've been making a lot of music like 121 and 122 BPM, but I'm learning that's probably not the best idea if I'm trying to make like more clubby kind of like dance music because it's not really slower, like it still feels like house music, but it just feels like slow, boring house music, if that makes any sense. But sometimes it's hard to kind of like blend the. I don't know. What do you think is the best BPM for tech house? Good question. Probably like 125, honestly. Cause like same thing. I mean, lately it's getting slower. It seems like it's more around like more around 122 or like that kind of range. But really, it is kind of better. Like I was saying, at like 125 or so. I mean, at least I mean, there's really nothing that's like the best. But in my opinion, because like I said, when you have it at 122, what's gonna happen is it'll still sound like house music. It won't really sound like it's not house music. It just sounds like slow, boring house music. Not even like slow like Kygo, but just like slow, like it's just not quite fast enough. Not making EDM. Okay. This is not necessarily that. This could be a lot of things, but I guess it kind of could be. Well, Submotion, you caught me. Nobody noticed my goof until you caught me. Well, I mean, I did. In all fairness, I did actually work on some whatever it's called. Some techno earlier. All right, hold on. Let me do like this. I have to somehow like make it go into this part smoothly. Yo, Bradley, what's up? Techno Mike, tech, yes. That's pretty funny. I'm sure like somebody has already said that many times. Alright, I honestly might just get rid of these filter automations. I thought it was a cool idea, but it just kind of sounds weird. You heard of DJ OKO? I have not, actually. Oh, that sounds like, thank you, Bradley. Yeah, I have not actually heard of DJ OKO. I'm probably saying that wrong, too. He is such a good tech house producer. True. Yoko is probably how you pronounce it, I realized. Yeah, these feel a little better when they're just not moving. I was trying to give it something interesting because there have been a lot of tracks in this style recently. But, I mean, it's a little different. They don't usually use these kind of chord progressions. Let me try to work on this, like, piano pattern, maybe. No. Like, what if I do like this? Sounds like the piano is crying. Those high notes are insane. I may have gone a little too high with the high notes. Yeah. Oh, true, yeah. When you call house, it's like 120 BPM. Deep house, but slower. That's a pretty good description. Alright, yeah, this is cool. Are we talking about real deep house or a shallow house? You know what? Shallow house is music too, guys. That's my new campaign, 2019. Shallow house is real house. Alright. We can make this work. I know it's sounding a little thin now, but I know how to fix it. Mainstream is. I know what shallow house is. I've seen the subreddit shallow. True. I don't have any issue with shallow house. The distinction is important. I guess that's true. But all of a sudden Chris Lake goes producing for Fisher. Okay, I personally don't believe that it's true. But in the case that it is, I think that's cool for both of them. Okay, here's what we're gonna do for the bass. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Yeah, that's good. And then we'll do the same thing on here. Check out many Engine Deep. Good amount of tutorial. Oh yeah, I should actually. I love Engine Deep. Damn, you're right. That actually would be pretty cool. I need to make some tutorials on them. Need some feedback on the track also? Yeah, sure. I also think this kick is too weak. We need like a much better kick. Let me get a kick from here. Well, let me get one from Cashmere actually. Probably the best bet. But yeah, we need a good kick because this one, it's like tight and it really hits, but it's like a little too short. And he played Fisher, You Got Me Burning, and many other ideas before the artist Fisher existed. It's like Chris won the money. Damn. Sounds like a real conspiracy. The Tech House conspiracy. Try this one. It's a little longer. So I feel like that'll be good. Nah. Try this one maybe. I don't think this one is tight enough. Yeah. Although, you answer my question? Oh yeah, I just said I don't think I don't really. Hold up a sec. Oh yeah, but the engine. Yeah, I was saying I definitely want to do that. That's a good idea. I never even thought to do that, but I should because I love their music and I bet a lot of people would watch that. So thank you. Works an idea because Fisher has the funniest game and puts Instagram stories every minute. It's a win for everybody. I guess so. I don't know, man. Okay, so what I'm doing with this is this kick has like the perfect low end, but I don't really like the high end of it. So what I'm doing is I'm using this for the low end. Very little solid and yeah, exactly. Dude, that's a good idea. Thank you for that tip. Alright, so we're just gonna use that for the low end. And matter of fact, let me do that with an EQ. And then we'll get one of those like really clicky, punchy kicks for the high end. I like Yodo, man. Exactly. Yeah, I like Yodo too. Yodo. I think it's Yado because it's 2 T's. Alright, and then yeah, so we'll have the next one for the high end. And there we go. Dirty South House, Prog House stuff. Alright, yeah. Well, definitely the Lane 8 tutorial. That one, people have been requesting that since I, like, first made a house tutorial. That wasn't lo-fi house. None of those are supposed to be. Oh, and one of those. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I will. Well, it's coming soon, I promise. Alright, I think I need to work on this bass sound, to be honest with you. Alright, yeah, we're getting it there. I sent a track to your email. Oh, true, Tim. Okay. Cool. I saw the whatever it's called. I saw the FLP email. But yeah. Man, we need like a shaker underneath this. There we go. Now it's sent. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. I'll pull it up in a sec, Tim. Thank you for sending it through. Man, we need like something under this though. Just to get it like heated up. So confused how you use no headphones when there's no feedback. Well, it's from the whatever it's called. It's just I keep the speakers down pretty quietly in my room. Or pretty quiet. And it's not too bad. Like, sometimes I've had problems with it in past streams, but I pretty much figured out how to make it work. The other thing is that I use a gate on my voice. So I have this gate here. And you'll see if I turn that off, we get more echo. But if I turn it on, there we go. We need some vocals for this. Also, as much as I want to have this piano, I don't think it was meant to be. I think we need a simpler, like a bow sound. I think always been possible. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not the first one to figure out how to do this. Many people stream the way I stream. But yeah, it's cool. It's nice that I can do that, though. When I first started, I had some problems. But now it's good. This is like a bad sound. I'm gonna find a good bell in Omnisphere, and then I'm gonna open up your submission to him. And then after that, I'm gonna go on Splice and try to find some vocals. Let's pull up Omnisphere. I'm gonna say this before I do. It's possible to do multiple stream like a party. It might be. I feel like there would be some way to do it because the way OBS works is basically like, so you have all these things, right? Like the chat on the screen, for example, is what we would call an alert. So like, where is it? Or the chat here. So like, this is a source, right? To get this, basically you do this thing called browser source, or browser, I guess. And what you can do is you can just add a link there. So if you could some way get your, like say like if we were going to do it you and me, Marinas, if you can in some way get your, like a link to basically a video of you doing this, like live, like, you know, the live feed of someone doing this, then you can put it in as that, and then everybody will be able to see. That might be possible. But I don't know. Anyway, let's delete that. I need to get the OBS update too. It keeps telling me every time I open it, but every time I open it, I just don't feel like doing it. Let's try that. Yeah, sure, one time. Let's do it. Alright, I need to make this boy smaller. Come on. Smaller. Okay, magnify window. I think like one time. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna try to find a bell in here, and then I'm gonna pull up your track. Tim. Now I want something like organic. Let's try the progressive organic section. Apparently there are a bunch of new sounds in here because I got the 2.5 update. As you can see, the thing looks different. But they said there are a bunch of new like presets, but I'm not finding them. Fortnite stream, dude, that would be amazing. I wanted to try doing a Fortnite stream like one Sunday or something. I mean, even if like 5 people watch, it would still be fun, I feel like. This sound is actually very cool. I just need to get it a little bit cleaner. Marinus, if you want to get serious about streaming music before I get on Twitch. Twitch, we have no subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, really, like, the main reason why I do stream on YouTube is because I have most of my following on YouTube. Like, because I was streaming, before I even had a YouTube, I made a Twitch, and I was streaming on there. Alright, whatever. That's a terrible sound, but it's good for now. So, let's hear this tune from Tim. Where is it at? There we go. No, that is not the one. Tim, track feedback. Nice. Alright, let's hear it. Bow, 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 bow. Ooh, that's loud. Okay, there we go. This is cool. Where are these vocals from, real quick, though? Because I could get in trouble for copyright, but I'll play it from the drop. This sounds cool. I'm a good vibe. Oh, true. Yeah, well, that sounded pretty dope. My only critique that I will say though is like your kick was like exceptionally strong. I will say that, like, it was a little bit too powerful in some ways, in my opinion. Now that's not like always gonna be the case with everybody, but in my opinion, the kick was a little bit too like out there. Like, and it's more just a matter of getting everything else up to there. Hey, thank you, Brandon Mail. You the man. I'll fix that. All right, cool. But overall, it was a cool track. You're very good at writing these kinds of things. Those like deep house bell sounds. Thank you, Tim. You know, thank you. All right, so I want some vocals. So let's go in here. Cause there's this one label that makes a bunch of them with vocals. They're not always the best, but they're not always the worst. There's this one I was listening to the other day that was pretty solid. I'll show you. It's like acapella in here, I mean. Excuse me. But yeah. So if we scroll up a little bit, actually. These guys made a bunch of these really cool vocal packs. They are... The ones that I was listening to the other day that I really liked were these ones. These future, pop, and vocals ones. I actually, low-key, made a song out of one of them already. Where is it at? Where's the other one? Wow, nice. This is convenient. Okay, if I don't find this... There we go. Okay, yeah, so... These have some cool vocals in them, I'm not gonna lie.
You don't have to wait. You know my name. Sunshine.
They're not all the best, but it's a good start.
You
Already have
don't
subscribers
have
on
to
YouTube.
wait.
That's good.
You know my name. Sunshine.
Julian, where do you get all your tool room packs? Usually off of Splice.
It's all the same. Some things never change. I couldn't stop and say no.
No, thank you.
Hey, I think she knows that, but I'ma show it off. Hey, it's all the same as some.
No. Hold on, I want to play around with those too. But anyway, I mean, the thing for me too, like the reason why, like, I am like literally right now I'm streaming on Twitch, but like, I don't know. I just like doing both because it's like I don't want to not be on Twitch because obviously Twitch is a huge platform. But at the same time, I just understand YouTube a little bit more. Like, really, I think a big part of like why I was able to figure out YouTube pretty quickly is because I spent a lot of time on YouTube. Like, I used to just watch so much YouTube for the past like 4 years of my life. Like, it's just where I discovered all of this stuff, like all this music that I talk about, all of just my entire life. And so like I really understand how YouTube works. So I feel like I'm able to like really effectively kind of work with that. Whereas with Twitch, I'm really not very knowledgeable about it. But then like, I don't know. At the same time, I guess it's kind of bad. Like you should adapt. But when it's kind of like either or, then I would rather just do the music or YouTube.
It's all the same. Some things never. Who are you? Singing as I step. I met her on a Saturday.
Nah.
You told me that we should go our. Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right.
Alright, that's kind of corny.
You can take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving.
Alright, whatever. Let's just play with this one and see what happens. This one sounds kind of corny, but you'd really be surprised. Alright, we're at 85. There we go. Now let's go back up to 124. There's just how many sheets talk about sometimes. That is true. That is very true. Alright, what key are we in? We're in E major. Okay, and what key is this thing? This is in A sharp minor. So what is the relative minor of E major? It's C sharp. So we would go, okay, so A sharp, B, C, C sharp. Huh. Hold up. I got a cool idea for like a little melody there. Hold on, let me like chop these up a little bit.
If the time is right, in the air tonight, feel it. If the time is right, I know you've been waiting, baby. So I'm gonna give it to you. If it's love that you need, you can take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
You still got that spanner, bro? Nice. Eating gummy bears? No, they're gushers actually.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. I know you've been waiting, so I'm gonna give it to you. If it's love that you need, you can take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know.
Well, I want to take that sample. Hey, yo, back and forth. What's up?
Who's giving it up?
cool. And then I'm gonna put some effects on there. So let me just hear how that kind of sounds.
Take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up.
Hold on, we gotta. I think these are like have to be.
And I know it's been it up. And I know and I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard. And I know it's I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but
It's hard to make that work. I want to have that little.
and I know
You know what would be cool though? What note is that? Let me get a tuner and see if I can figure that out.
and I know
Okay, it's like C sharp. We'll figure that out. I could get a little synth to play that note that would like sit a little bit better with the vocals. 'Cause the problem with that is it goes like vocal into vocal and it sounds weird. But if we have a synth play that note, it'll still get the same like feeling across, but it won't be like as messy. So let me use this sound. I'll show you. It's in here. That. Or that one. Let's use this one. And it'll just kind of be like that. There. And, you know? It'll just sound nice.
I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but
See what I'm saying there? It's like a lot smoother.
I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Alright, the vocals are corny in the beginning, honestly. But I think they're really catchy in this part, so I'm going to hold on to them.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right.
I need to somehow quantize these, though.
Is it
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try to make this sound natural. And if I can't, maybe I'll take some vocals from a different pack. Like, they have different sample, or different, whatever it's called, like groups in this sample pack. So maybe I can take something from one of the other ones. And,
Is it in the air tonight? Is it in the air tonight?
alright, we can maybe make this work.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. If the time is right. If the time is right. I know you've been. If the time. If the time is right. I know.
Yeah, there we go. No.
I know you've been waiting, babe. I know you've been waiting, baby. So I'm gonna give it to you. I know you've been waiting, baby. So I'm gonna give it. So I'm gonna. So I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna give it to you.
That's cool. It has like the triplet flow. Okay, so let's hear it. So I had to take those vocals because they didn't really have. These were supposed to be at 85 BPM. Like, I'll see if I can find the thing in here. But Yeah, so I had to kind of like warp them to make them work a little better at this one. Your name is Blue with a spanner. I'm not sure what a spanner is. You're a mod from last video? He is a mod.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. I know you've been waiting, baby, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Alright, that triplet one there didn't really work, but it's cool. I need to add a little fade there.
Feel it if the time is right. I know you've been waiting, baby, so I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna give it to you. If it's love that you need, so I'm gonna give it to you. If it's love. If it's love. If it's love that you need.
Oh no, I accidentally messed it up. But it's okay, because with those I can just take the original one again and I'll be fine. Back and forth. You're done. You done so. No, I don't think he's messing with us, guys. It's okay, don't worry. My watchdogs are on full defensive mode today. Okay. Let's take this boy.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. I know you've been waiting, baby, so I'm gonna give it to you. So I'm gonna give it to you. If it's like.
There we go. That's the part I needed. Also, maybe I should just keep that as the original. Sometimes, do things, you go back on them. That's how it is. Okay.
So I'm gonna give it to you. If it's love that you need, you can't take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Say well back and forth. Alright. Listen, Andrews. Put your sword away, okay? There's no time to use that. Put it away.
I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up. The one who's giving it up. 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 I'm the one who's giving it up. It up. Who's giving it up? It up.
Oh, dude, we're gonna make some really catchy vocal chops. Okay, hold on. We need to give that a little fade. But I think that these are gonna be very catchy. Do I have a question? Yes, what is your question? Alright, let's try that one. I don't know. I'm trying some things. I'm also going to put a little alto way on here. I think we should band this back. I think, first of all, that is... Put your sword away. Like I said. have to mess with this. Maybe I'll use mutator instead of this for the format shifter. Second was that how do you move or expand the interface of Ableton? I'm not sure, but if you want to like make things bigger, like you can go over here and like do stuff like that, or you can like make the this thing longer. Mine is like I keep mine pretty big. Maybe I just won't use little altogether. Okay, we'll keep trying, but I like these vocal chops. Like, if you made a vocal chop smaller, how do you do that? I'm not sure exactly what you mean, to be honest with you. Oh, you're talking about, like, this thing? You just move and drag oh, yeah, like, and this... Yeah, you just, like, click on the edge of those and drag, and you'll find it, and it'll come up.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. You've been waiting, baby, so I'm gonna give it to you. If you say that you need it, you can take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Let me just like grab a few of these here. This actually could be some cool vocal chops. What do you guys think of these, though? Alright, the bass is maybe a little too big there. How does he move it? You make it... Oh, okay, right click and then, yeah, fix, and then just change the fix grid. That makes sense what you're saying. Yeah, I'm more confused. So you weren't making pop house EDM. You know, I never said I wasn't. I just said I'm not doing it. I'm not just doing it. But if you guys actually want to see something else, I will not just do this. Alright, I'm gonna get a layer for this bass. I'm gonna get Devo, which is probably gonna destroy my computer. Small ping pong on them too would be nice. Yeah, it needs some delay. It needs like a lot of other stuff to make the vocal chops work. Like, I still gotta get those little plucks to work too. But I have some ideas. Alright, so we've got a Devo layer. So hopefully this, like I said, doesn't just destroy my computer, but we'll see. But there's this sound in here that I was playing with. Yeah, this is not the best sound. I whip out my sword. Clickbait. You know what? Did I clickbait you guys? Or did I not clickbait you guys? Did you guys really clickbait yourselves? No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm just working on what I want to work on, I guess. But if you guys, like I said, if you guys want me to use some techno or something, I actually will. I was working on techno earlier. I could pull that back up. That's kind of cool. I need to give it a bit more of an envelope, though. This is zooming in and also, as you always should. Yeah, exactly. You know? No, that's bad melody, so don't worry. Can I mod Bukas? You know what? I don't know if I can even control you at this point. I mean, it's like, why am I even trying to tell you what you can and can't do when you're just doing it? Alright, I'm gonna put some auto-tune on here. I think that'll sound cool. Also, that you there I need to get rid of, because that's kind of, it's not quite smooth enough. Alright, we need to make this a little more powerful. This is what I was saying when I was like, we just gotta fine tune everything. And it'll be great. Ooh, whoops. Probably shouldn't have unwarped that while it was still pitched up. Okay, there we go. Unwarp. And then warp again. And that will clean that up. I don't think that's a really good one to use. But I'm just playing around here, you know, I'm just trying to find what's gonna work. Fire. I know it sounds pretty rough right now, but yeah, the vocal chops are starting to come together. It could work. Let's play it from the start. And this is like, also keep in mind there are like no effects in here. Like obviously a very big part of this is like all the crashes and transitions and all that kind of stuff. But let's hear this. Actually, I think I want to just start it from where the this thing comes in, because that would be kind of cool. so musically this track is fire, but like sonically, right now it's not good. I really love the bass line. Thank you, back and forth. I think what we need to do here though is use these vocal chops as like a guide, and then I'm gonna use like either exhale or something where I can just thank you, Anders. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think this is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm very happy with myself for making this one. It's cool too. I've been wanting to use a breakbeat in a track like one of these. Because I was like always listening to jungle when I first started producing and stuff, and now that these are actually like cool again, I'm like, wow, I need to use one. But I hadn't really figured out a way to do it. But this track, it actually works pretty well. I think the vocals in the beginning, honestly, not the best. Right there. But they work, and I'll just hold on to them for now, you know. But then when this part comes, it's amazing. Contact player is free. Yeah, I think you can use exhale with contact player. You might have to buy contact, but I'm pretty sure they set it up so you can use it with player, because that makes more sense. It's like not everybody has contact. Breakbeats are getting popular. Yeah, I mean, they kind of already are. Breakbeats very dope. Thank you. Back and forth. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think it sits nicely too, and it keeps the energy going. Like, I don't know. This is a pretty tight track. I'm actually quite happy with myself. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take these vocal chops, and I really like them. But obviously, these particular like little shots to use for the vocal chops aren't the best. But if you haven't noticed, I'm new to the game. Yeah, that's true. Andrews isn't really like super production savvy yet. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take exhale, and I'm gonna find a patch that has some cool sounds that I like. I'm going to re-pitch all of them so that I can just play this melody, but with like some better vocals, if that makes any sense. Because that vocal chop is like, I'm actually very proud of myself for making that. Like, what did I do? I just did it. I'll play some amazing plugins. Yeah, my life would not be the same without output plugins. So like I said, we're going to go in here. I'm going to go to the slices where it's just like the little individual chops. And we can just find a cool one. And then I will, whatever it's called, I'll just pitch them all, sort of fit my thing. You did it? No, thank you. Well, let's change the pitch, because we're in E major, so we got to set this to that. Oh wow, it's already the right pitch. Nah, I'm gonna try a different one. These aren't really quite. Nah, this could take a second. Did you hear the new Massive X? Yeah, I did. Okay, actually, never mind. I'm just gonna work with these. I know I keep going back and forth, guys, but it's just a little weird. that melody is like very good actually. I snapped low key. I do not even mind praising myself for that. Okay, now let's get that one. So yeah, I'm just gonna tighten these up. I think I can make these work. Just a minute to check. All right, cool. Thank you, Baywood. I will pull it up in a sec. I'm pretty sure that's the same chop, just up. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So now we can just copy all of these. It's a little confusing because of the timing here. That's like one thing. But see, this way I have like the two different chops for those. I know it's confusing, but it's going to make sense in a second when you hear it all. Alright, cool. So now we just have to copy these. Dude, this is definitely one of those things. If you told me this like the first day I started producing that I'd make this song, I would be very happy with myself. Do you never get sick of vocal chopsticks? A little bit. I know that's like that's a thing. I don't know. I haven't really made any like you inspired videos. Oh, thank you, Baywood. Yeah, I mean I don't know. The thing is I haven't really released that much music with these like vocal chops. So to me I'm not really sick of it because I haven't heard it like that many times. It's just stuff that I'm working on. Oh, vocal chopsticks, he means vocal chops. They are like, I mean, I guess it's kind of annoying. I don't know. To me, I don't mind it because like a lot of the music I like that I know is what inspired the stuff where people are using vocal chops now. Like, they used it in that. I don't know. I think it's cool. I'm interested to see like when it kind of dies though. Because it's been going for like a while now. People are like very into the vocal chops, you know? Alright, we're gonna add that little boy there. I am gonna add a little bit of some effects. For vocal chopsticks. No, I think he's just saying vocal chopsticks because it's like kind of a thing. I don't think anybody has actually like ever necessarily said that. Nice. Alright, this is cool. I still need to work on the kick and like the bass and stuff. Major Lazer, DJ Snake inspired vocal chops. Yeah, well, they were the ones that made it really popular. The vocal chops like became really popular like in like the late 2000s, like early 2010s. Like yeah, like when Flume really first hit, like in 2013, that was when like the vocal chops really took over. But people haven't really like known how to do them like a lot until like the past couple of years. Like they weren't in sample packs until like 2016 when Splice came out. Maybe Splice came out before that. I don't know. Okay, what do I want to put here?
It's been hard, but you made it this far. Now I'm the one who's giving it up.
Dude, I low-key like snapped on these vocal chops. Like, how did I do this? Nobody better steal this idea. I'm gonna send this to like as many labels as I can as soon as the stream is over, so that nobody can steal this idea from me. I'm just kidding. But first track I heard with vocal chops was Martin Garrix's Forbidden Voices. Yeah, see, that's when I said it like when I would say it like had already hit like kind of like mainstream popularity. Like the stuff I'm talking about where vocal chops got popular was like in like 2010 and 11 with like chill wave and like before electronic music and dance music had kind of become one thing. Like right now electronic music and dance music are like one and the same, but there was a time when there wasn't really that kind of like, you know what I mean? Like there was like the dance world and then there was like Flying Lotus. Get more experimental with vocal chops? I guess so. I mean, these are pretty basic ones. They just work very well, like how they are. You know what I mean? Like these really aren't the best, like most intricate ones. They just like they work. Julie and Earl, 2018. But yeah, like that's the thing too. Like vocal chops could just become like a part of like the like music over the next like however many years, and people just get like super creative with them. Like that could also just happen. That'd be cool, honestly. We're gonna have a remix competition soon. How to make techno like yeah. That one definitely. I'm gonna start doing what I want to do is I want to start doing like how to make music like blank tutorials on days that aren't Tuesday and Friday, because every Tuesday and Friday, that's what I make, because those are, like, the most popular ones. But it's kind of like, bro, like, I might as well just make those all the time, because people really like those videos. And I could, yeah, just kind of, like, do more, you know what I mean? So, and, like, I can do the more specific ones, you know what I mean? So, yeah, those are definitely coming. Let me look at my splice folder for some FX here. Some effects. Alright, let's use this little impact here. And then I also want like some kind of a crash or something. Nicholas Yard. I already did a Nicholas Yard tutorial like a while ago. But I'm gonna also like redo some of the earlier ones that I did too. Like I already made another like a bunch of more burial tutorials, new K-Tronana tutorials, new Flying Lotus. Like I want to redo all those because I've done that. So I might do another Nicholas tutorial. You'll see. I don't know. It's just like some of the ones that I made before I like really started getting a little bit more like traction, you know, that I could probably make now and they would become more popular. So stuff like that. Yeah, let me put one of those there. Something kind of like pull it through, you know what I mean? Okay, there we go. Warp, and then let's pitch that up a little bit as well. We'll go back down to 125. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll get like a snare for the build here. You make a bunch of, yeah. The Magician Jordan tutorial is definitely coming. Don't worry about that one. I might even do that one for tomorrow, honestly. Julian, can you make a handstand? I can make a kickstand, but can't make a handstand. Dude, the new whatever it's called, Boot Boys biz just dropped. I gotta cop that. They're like this streetwear brand. I realize that I'm like just talking. And Kick Tweak Pokemon I sent you. Dude, I still haven't downloaded that. Oh my god, I totally forgot. Wow, I need to get that. It sounds pretty solid. Really? Yeah, oh my god, I completely forgot you sent me that, dude. I need to work with that. Also, I'm going to do this little trick here. We're going to turn it down -3 before the drop. And then we're going to have it going. Yo, you know what I'm really pumped for right now? Is the, whatever it's called. Have you heard of Spinning Records Bass? I'm going to try. Yeah, I'll check it out. Also, Laga, what's up? How's it going, man? But yo, dude, Spinning Records Bass. It's this thing. I saw it on Music by Lucas, actually. Shout out Music by Lucas, even though I don't know him at all. But, what's it called? They were talking about it in some video, and it looks really dope. It's got, like, a kick and a bass. I don't even know how it works, really, but I just like stuff like that, so I want to try it. Really just have such a I think so too. Like, it's unique. That's what I'm going for. Try to add one more layer. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna add one of those like in Luxury Body, the like little brass samples. This is gonna really sound like I'm ripping them off though if I do that, but I'm gonna try it because this actually does kind of help with the groove. It gives it like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. All right, so let's grab this chord progression. Nice. Alright. Get rid of all those. Okay, now crop clip. Yeah, see, like one of those. Basically a Brazilian bass song. Really? I'm not really a huge fan of theirs. Like, I don't open high on the second 16 bar. Oh, true. I could try that. That actually would help with the energy quite a bit. Good idea. Anyway, so we're gonna like kind of control this a little bit more because obviously it's out of control right now. Honestly, I might use like this one because this has more high end. I want more high end. That's so weird that has a kick in it. More high end giggity. Yep, exactly. That's what I had. That's exactly what I had in mind. Oh wait, okay, I realized that you were not saying that like that. Okay, my bad. Try putting OTT on this. I mean, that is kind of the sound I wanted. I guess it works. It's pretty dope. Thank you, Catnips. Alright, we're gonna turn up. I had this little clap in here because I was trying to do like one of those. I was trying to sort of like reference like those kind of like tech house claps, like where they'll do a pattern like, and then like they have the snare and the clap with the delay on it. I thought that'd be cool, but I don't know. I need to get a different clap for it. What's wrong with loops? Can you teach us how to make a song from start to finish rather than loops? That would be awesome. Yeah, I know I do a lot of the ones where I start with like a sample or something like that. I mean, the reason why I do that is because like when you make a video that's like how to, making a track from scratch. Oh, let's try using a trap snare for this. It's a little bit easier to start with like a sample because you don't know where you're gonna go. You're on a video, so it has to be a little bit faster, you know what I mean? Okay, maybe that wasn't the best plan of action. Nah, it's gotta be a clap. Open hi-hat and shaker. Yeah, well, it's just because those come in. I'll figure out how to make those come in sooner if you're saying that. Because, yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm trying to do like that, like I said, like house and techno kind of thing where it'd be like the claps with the reverb. But we need to turn up that little snap there. There's a snap that hits there and goes like, and I don't know where it is. It's like up, oh, there it is. Yeah, see, there we go. Then you guys, they're losing the song. I mean, I see what he's saying with that one. Like, the thing is, I think Bradley is saying like, oh, what's wrong with using a loop? Well, nothing is wrong with using a loop, but what he was saying more is like how to start, like how to write an idea, I guess. I mean, I get it. Yeah, there we go. All right, I like this. This is pretty tight. I'm gonna send this to some people. Let's try one of these claps. I'm still not happy with the one that's doing the little fill. Let me try a different echo as well. I think like that's not really the best one to be using for this. Maybe I could do simple delay and just link them. Yo, DVX official, thank you for subscribing. On just reference tracks. Yeah, reference tracks are like the way that I was able to get my production to like a level, like a higher level. There's no other way to do it than to use reference tracks. Like that's what you need to be doing, really. You know what I think I'm going to do, actually? Instead of having a separate clap, do those little... I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this one do it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have a simple delay going. It's going to be playing 16 notes like this. And then I'm going to have the dry wet automate up. And then it'll cut off there. Like that, except we gotta turn it down a little bit. It can't be like quite that much. Everything is the same when that is quite true. Alright, let's do this. That's pretty solid. And maybe I'll have it like go down more gently. Okay, something is like kind of out of phase with this sample, I believe. You guys hear that, right? It's like kind of weird stereo stuff going on. Well, I guess it's gonna convert it to mono. Because this is exactly the kind of piano sound I want. Like, this sounds like an M1, but like from the future, and that's what I want. Now we need to make it wide again, is the only thing. You have a reference track tutorial? I do not. But that would be a good idea, like how to work with a reference track. That actually would be a very good idea. Maybe I'll drop that this week or something. Alright, so I'm going to use the Haas effect to put this back into like stereo. We need to try this with a little bit less decay. Maybe I'll just turn off this. Let me hear what these two layers are doing. So this is the like... Yeah, we don't need that. I'm talking about, but I've just seen the name. I forget the name of the plugin, but it looks everything is the same with the. I mean, that is very true. You need hold on, what is going on here? You need a remix comp for this or new remix comp? So of course that would be cool. I definitely have one coming. I have like some people that I could do one with. I just haven't really like been able to time one with any of my single releases so far. But I will probably do one with like either the next one or the one after that. So yeah. Also, I could show you guys my next release, low-key. You know what I'm talking about. I do kind of know what you're talking about, though, bro. But I forget the name as well. Alright, that's pretty cool. It's hard to make this piano fit, but we're going to make it work. I want like an ARP. And I actually know where I can get one on Splice, too. Hey, Marinas, I know you sent in that track. I'm sorry, dude. I'm going to pull it up in a sec. I just want to find this little ARP real quick, and then we'll make it happen. Also, let me turn up that, like, build snare. I didn't want it to be too hard because I was trying to keep, like, something I've been trying to do lately is make my build surf my drops as opposed to make the build, like, or as opposed to making the build, like, kind of bigger than the drop, you know? So I didn't want to go too hard with the build snare here. Put that in there. This little melody, it's not the best. That's a bit better. I'm trying to get that like really futuristic, like I want this to be like Ibiza poolside anthems type vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop without snares and effects. You mean like techno or something? Why would I do that? It might have been better before. It's a Ibiza. Yeah, that's a little bit of a better melody. I can work on the sound a bit though. No, like with this kind of music. No, I know. That could be interesting. Well, the thing is, okay, like in this drop, for example, like the reason why I need some effects is for energy. Oh, whoops. Wait, no. And like here, I mean, really, truth be told, it's kind of like a simple way to like work on it because, okay, if you're trying to build energy, what is a better way to do that than to go from this to this? But then like, obviously if you stayed with this and found some other way to build the energy, then yeah, that would be cool. But, I mean, let me try just making this like a saw. Yeah, Okay, so there's like an arpeggio in here, I think. I'm really bad at making them, so I like to just use arpeggio samples. For the little that. But I guess I already have it. Then can also draw without the chopsticks. Yeah, I know. Make the baseline pop more? I can work with that. Music over drugs. That is very true. Drop the chops and drop them on drop, bring them after. And then vocal chops. I'm so confused. Drugs with music. Ah, that is perhaps a better combination, but I would definitely not know anything about that. Anyway. Really? This would work on its own. Like, really, honestly, the vocal chops over and over is more for, like, combo is everything. But, whatever it's called. The thing is, like, the vocal chops are more just for, like, pop sensibility. Like, I'm trying to make it something that, like, you can really, that's, like, really catchy. Like, most people that hear this, like, this is, I'm trying to make, like, kind of poppy music, I guess. And it's, like, most people that hear this aren't going to be able to, like, really groove with it unless it's got some vocals in it. Alright, let me put these vocals here.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up. 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 If it's love that you need, you can take it from me. 'Cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you
Let me try that one.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Hold on.
'Cause I'm the one who's giving it up. No, I'm the one who's giving it up. No, I'm.
Alright, let me do a bit of quantizing on here. I was saying the chopsticks for the second part. That's true though, yeah, like I could have it go into them, you're right. We could do that. Alright. And I'm gonna add more synths too, like that little synth fill, it's like I'm gonna add more like, you know, stuff like that. But actually, since it is 6 right now, let me pull up these submissions real quick. That we got one from Baywood and we got one from Marinas. Alright. Fun remix I just released. Nice. Oh, is this okay, Kanye West Power. I'm sorry, Baywood. I like Turtles. I like Turtles too. But here's the thing. I can't really play this on here because of copyright. I won't be able to monetize the stream. I'm sorry. Like, this is kind of bad, but like, I don't know. I think it's not too big of a deal. But we have this one from Marinas. You can play it on YouTube. Yeah. I'm sorry. Add music 1. Pizzicato. Dude, this sounds like the kind of music that would be in an ad. I just finished one, but I need to check the mixer one out, so I'll save. Alright, cool, man. Dude, I'm actually up to hear it, though, Bradley. I haven't heard anything new from you in a little bit. Alright, cool. Do you have track space or Mr. I do not. Been kind of in a little slump. Dude, it's all good. Dude, that would be some very effective ad music, Marinus. You should remix that into an EDM track, though.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Alright, while I wait for this other submission, I'm going to pull up, or I'm going to quantize these vocals. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
No, I'm the one who's getting.
Yeah, see, and then we'll put some reverb on them and stuff and make it kind of work a little bit smoother.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Well, honestly, I could give it the swing, the triple.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
If you like track spacers, a sidechain key. Alright, I'll check it out. Is this some kind of marketing scheme? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay, cool, Baywood. I just whatever it's called. I just got it. Let me pull this up. Awesome. Well, thank you for sending that in. Jordan Baywood unreleased demo. Oh, I think you've sent some stuff before. I recognize this AVI. It's a bit hectic, but that might have been what you're going for. Yeah, no problem, baby. My project file. Original content. Is that the stream bell? Like, you know the one that's set, like when somebody subscribes and it goes you guys hear that? Is that sample in the background? I feel like I'm hearing it. Talk about a documentary on Quincy Jones. Oh, dude, I gotta check that one out. I've been meaning to. Save your project file. Good idea. Yes? Dude, that's amazing. I'm actually surprised that I picked that out. I didn't think it was going to. Not everything needs to be deep techno. Honestly, Marinus, just leave. No, I'm just kidding. We don't want your tracks to be lost like the other day. Yeah, that would not be good. That was a nightmare. Hey, this is cool. Dude, that was a pretty fire beat. My only critique, okay, first of all, keep making music because you are like on a good track. Like, this is pretty cool. I can tell that like maybe you need a little bit more practice with some things, but like overall, keep making music. Don't give up because you could make some pretty dope stuff. I know because if you watch Busyworks Beats, he says save your files every 5 minutes. I'm glad that BusyWorks Beats was the one that could teach you that. Really tight production, mix sounds, ace. Yeah. So this is a very fire track. Your beginning is a little too hectic. A little too much going on at once. It might be a sample though. I don't know exactly. It just sounds a little bit messy, you know. Music production is the hardest thing I've ever done. Music production is the hardest thing I've ever done. It's the hardest thing a lot of people have ever done. It's also the easiest thing some people have ever done, but that's a whole other. I couldn't even imagine that. Yeah, I'll clean it up. But like, this is good. Like I said, dude, don't give up because if you keep practicing, you're gonna be a pretty good producer. I mean, I like this. Like overall, I don't have much to say. I will say like the structure feels a little bit random. Like it doesn't always make the most sense in some places. What is this? You should make this one. All right, I'll play this tune. But like, yeah, I mean that's just stuff that you'll work on. But keep going for sure. Ooh. Yo, dude, Drake needs to sample this and make a beat out of it. Like, you know, like, imagine if he had, like, a passion fruit type track, but with this. That would be fire. How you doing? Hey, yo, Blues / Kickson. What's up? How you doing? No, I'm just kidding. Man, if you would make that. This one, yeah. This vibe is cool. Maybe. It's like lo-fi Don Diablo. Can you play a saxophone song? I'm not sure. Oh, he said he had a friend that did. You vibing? Dude, I am vibing. Lo Diablo. Because it's like that synth down. That sounds like a, you know. Maybe. Dawn-fi. Diablo-fi. Oh, dude, because, wait, because, like, hold up. I got it, guys. How long have you been producing, Earl? Good question. For 5 years. Bass pump, yeah. Even the Don Diablo's kind of makes me like his style and his outfits. Maybe. He's got some fits. Wasn't there like some picture of Tiesto wearing fake Yeezys at one point? That sucks. They've been producing for 3. That's cool. Well, you're actually kind of like better than where I was when I was producing for 3 years. It was not even close. Harrison BDP. Yeah, Harrison BDP is cool. I mean, it's a cool beat. I actually do like that. I'm going to listen to that later. Alright, I'm going to play through this. Alright, we're going to put some reverb on that. No, I'm the one. I'm the one who's getting it up. 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 Can we all follow each other on Instagram? I'm not against that. I'm the one who's getting it up. Everyone, put your apps in the thing. Also, I'm gonna try compressing this. I just want to see what would happen. I don't think it's gonna actually sound good. I'm the one who's getting it up. I guess it's cool. I'm the one who's getting it up. It helps because some of those words aren't as loud as the other ones. I'm the one who's getting it up. And it sounds a little better now. Thank you, Blues / Kickstone. Alright, let's just play this track from the beginning. Again, I don't have any I don't have any like well, I don't have most of the effects in there. There's like some where the drop comes in, but obviously there's gonna need to be more like crashes and like rises and all that kind of stuff. But here's the track.
Is it in the air tonight? Feel it if the time is right. I know you've been waiting, baby, so I'm gonna give it to you. If it's love that you need, you can take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's
Awesome.
giving it up.
I love the breaking part. Thank you.
And I know it's been hard, but you made it this far. No, I'm the one
Me
who's
too,
giving
actually.
it up.
Those vocal chops are kind of quiet. We're gonna have to work with those.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up. I'm the one who's giving it up. No, I'm the one who's giving it up. I'm the one who's giving it up.
There we go. Can you do the tutorial on two-step drum programming? That's your break? Yeah, it is. Well, the break beat, it's from a sample pack, but I chopped it up, and I'm gonna do more to it to make it sound
That you
more
need.
unique. Sounds good. Thank you. Can you do the tutorial on two-step drum programming? Yeah, I want to do like a UK garage tutorial of some point, some sort.
That you need, you can take it from me, 'cause I'm the one who's giving it up. And I know it's been hard, but you made it far. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
There we go. Need a little bit of effects there.
One who's giving it up. I'm the one who's giving it up.
There we go. String. The string might help here, but I want to save that for the second build.
No, I'm the one who's giving it up. No, I'm the one who's giving it up.
Alright, well this is pretty solid so far. Oh wow, it's actually like 6:16. Well guys, I've been on here for, how long have I been on here? 3 hours and 8 minutes. I think I'm gonna go. But thank you so much everybody who came through. Like, this is a great stream. Obviously, we worked on this track, made something cool, made some cool techno and stuff. Thank you to everybody who sent stuff in. I love you guys. You guys are seriously so amazing. Like, I can't describe it. Like, yeah, I love you guys. I'm gonna go. Peace.